Good evening. My name is Gary George. I serve as the Chief Executive Officer of the Wildhorse Resort Casino. The Wildhorse Resort and Casino is owned and operated by the Confederated Tribes of the Umatilla Indian Reservation. On behalf of the Cayuse, Umatilla, and Walla Walla tribes, I'd like to personally thank you for coming to tonight's show. We're very proud of our expansion. It includes a 10-story hotel with 202 rooms and 32 suites. We've also added 24,000 square feet of gaming floor to our Wildhorse Casino and a 5-screen Cineplex, which includes 2 3D screens. But how did we get here today? Sit back, open your mind, and enjoy the show.
Water was created first. Life and land were created next. Land promised to take care of all life, and all life promised to take care of the land. A long time ago, tribal people promised to protect the land and welcomed the responsibility to care for her. Water is sacred and important in preserving a precious balance. Water is the origin of all life and essential for survival. The Columbia Plateau yielded abundant and diverse natural resources. The numbers of salmon and other fish were infinite. The fisheries were the staple of all life on the Columbia Plateau. Eagles, bears, and Indians were amongst those who relied on the salmon. The rivers and streams were full of life, all through the Columbia River to the great fisheries at Celilo. The conditions were pristine and wildlife was naturally abundant. The extensive and productive fishery allowed tribal people to live on the Columbia River year-round. Survival was not easy for Indian people, but the tools and resources were available to support tribal life. The winter on the Columbia Plateau was often hard and severe. Careful preparation for winter was crucial for survival until the spring. After year, the tribe celebrated the renewal of life cycles together with their community. Spiritual and practical preparations and a diverse cultural system ensured prosperity, subsistence, and survival for over 13,000 years. The tribes owned a tremendous number of horses. In those days, these 3 tribes had thousands and thousands of horses. Horses increased the tribe's mobility, resulting in further and faster travel, reaching new places, as well as allowing other tribes to travel and trade along the Columbia River. The horse was a major part of our culture. survival and prosperity for 3 centuries. The Cayuse, Walla Walla, and Umatilla ceded 6.4 million acres to the United States. We also reserve 512,000 acres on which to live. The treaty was ratified by Congress on March 8, 1859. Today, our people are integrated into modern society while honoring and remembering our past and traditions. Our tribes work together to find ways to creatively educate, train, and prepare our people for the future. Impressive progress in several successful economic developments have resulted from this effort, including Coyote Business Park, Cayuse Technologies, Tmuslik Cultural Institute, Arrowhead Travel Plaza, and Wildhorse Resort and Casino, which employs over 600 people. Wildhorse is truly a destination resort with choices like an 18-hole championship golf course, fine dining, and casino. Our newly expanded resort features 300 hotel rooms, 5 restaurants, 1,200 Vegas-style slots, and table games. Visitors come from hundreds of miles away to stay and play here. We invite you in to enjoy our new expansion and latest adventure. We look forward towards a bright future for all of you, our people,